Brandt. Chan. Oh, what a loose pass by the captain. He gets away with it. Brandt. Brandt. And certainly the second goal that
what a loose pass
scored
by
in the first half in this competition this season. He gets away with it. Brandt. Brandt. Failed to score in the last two against Union Saint-Gilloise, and of course in the first leg. They've put that right. Scamacca opened the scoring here against Chelsea. They went on to win that 2-1. Also here against Athletic Bilbao, which they lost 3-2. Zappacosta. Oh, no foul there. The referee's going to stop the game though, and he is going to give the free kick. There was a long wait. Scalvini, the player, caught. Daniel Svensson emerged with the ball, but the whistle did eventually go. Terrific opening 10 minutes for Atalanta. Dortmund have lost one European tie after winning the first leg by 2 or more goals, but it was a long time ago, 1987, in the UEFA Cup against FC Brugge. On that occasion, they won the first leg at home 3-0, but were beaten 5-0 in the second leg after extra time. But that's ancient history, and they certainly don't want a repeat here. You can see they're just trying to slow down the game, Dortmund, after that dynamite start from the home team. Absolutely impossible to maintain that sort of tempo for any great length of time, particularly against the side of this quality. Garassi did well to hold it up, but the ball in is straight to Karnaseki. Oh, what a poor clearance. He's got away with that. But that's a handball. So a free kick to Dortmund. Ben Sebaini, the Algerian. Brandt. Anton. Runs through for Garassi. Referee not at all of the opinion that that was a foul. Switch of play to this right side. Zappacosta, brilliantly done. And then the sliding lunge results in a free kick and a yellow card. A very angry reaction that the free kick wasn't given for the challenge on Garassi at the other end. Ben Sebaini hasn't had a great start to the game, and he will miss the next match in the competition. Zappacosta got there first, and it really was a desperate lunge. Easy decision for the referee, that one. And there could be further punishment to follow here, because there's a free kick for Atalanta. Compelling stuff here in Bergamo. Keeper started to come, changed his mind. It was a good decision. Well, they want handball there, Atalanta. The referee said play on, and it ends up back with Carnesecchi via Bernasconi. Oh, a poor clearance from the goalkeeper again. Straight to Brandt. Seems inconceivable that Atalanta could actually concede from that position. And they've dealt with it. Kolasinac. Now suddenly 5 yellow jerseys forward. Great ball forward by Mecha. And Bayer, well marshalled by Isak Hien, the Swedish defender. Bayer, scorer of the crucial second goal in Dortmund just before half-time a week ago. Just confirmation there that Ben Sebaini will be suspended. Dortmund next play in the competition. Pinched by Scalvini. It's Bernasconi. Scamacca. It's a foul given there against Job Bellingham. Well, actually, I think it was the player behind him, Anton, who was penalised. Quarter of an hour gone. It's all Atalanta. Scamacca managed to get it forward to Kolasinac, but it's with Pasalic. Looking to switch it to Zappacosta. Samadic. Oh, it's a lovely ball. Bernasconi coming in on the far side. Just tried to get it back across goal. And Zalewski was waiting. Hacked behind for a corner. Dealt with by Mecha. Headed forward though by Bernasconi. It's a lovely ball to the far post which eluded Riasin. Bernasconi just trying to pick out Nikola Zalewski. Scamacca clearly saying he felt his shirt was being pulled, which meant he could get nowhere near that. Not back across goal. Once again, Dortmund not able to keep a clean sheet away from home in the Champions League. Both of their clean sheets in the competition have come at home. In the big win over Villarreal, and then of course the first leg of this playoff. Now they've got a long throw here. Dortmund, Maxi Bayer to take. Gerassi was fighting for it on the near post. Big boost for Dortmund to have Emre Can back. He did so well to keep a clean sheet, having to play the 18-year-old Reggiani in defence a week ago, and he got booked actually quite early on in the first half. It was a really composed performance from the young man, but it's hardly surprising that Niko Kovac has gone with experience. Gerassi beaten to it, and then just a lack of concentration from Samadzic, who was so disappointed not to start the first leg, but having made such an impact at the weekend, he's earned his place in the starting 11 here tonight. Of course, both sides came from behind at the weekend, so it's a long, long way to go. Cleared by Bensebaini. Anywhere will do in that situation. The Swiss goalkeeper, Gregor Kobel, forward by Bensebaini, helped on there by Bayer. The referee's going to give the free kick here to Dortmund. With 20 minutes gone, clear signs that they're just starting to get a bit of rhythm here. The visitors, Gerassi pulled down. Mecha. Bensebaini. Svensson beaten to it. Nice ball up to Skamaka. Wide by Pasalic. Wasn't the best of balls that from Bernasconi. Asked rather a lot of Zalewski. You can see them pressing high, Atalanta. It's aggressive. They would love to get themselves level in the tie. As I said earlier, the supporters here are really playing their part. Just as Raffaele Palladino was hoping they would. Been an uncomfortable opening quarter for Niko Kovac. His side still have the slender advantage on aggregate. Be mindful of the fact that they've lost on the road in this competition already at Manchester City and Tottenham. Very quick throw. Samadzic. Plenty of time for Pasalic. Gets there first again. There's Zalewski. Deflection makes it easy for Kobel. Yet to score in the competition this season, the Pole, Zalewski, but he's a box of tricks. Zappacosta with the throw for Atalanta. Midway through this compelling first half in Bergamo. Bernasconi, great ball up to Skamaka. Zalewski! Great save from Kobel. Skamaka backing into his defender, great strength, teeing it up for the pole, and that's a fabulous save to deny Nikola Zalewski. Fingertips from Kobel. So close to a second Atalanta goal. Here comes the corner. Wasn't quite what the defender had in mind, but it actually made it easier for the goalkeeper in the end. Offside, Skamaka. Well, he barely got a kick in the first leg, to be honest. Tonight, he's been right at it. Very nearly a goal and an assist. Look at that hold-up play, top class. And Zalewski must have thought when the ball left his foot that that was going to be 2-0. Caught it really sweetly. Great save. Back pass by Chan. This is Ben Sabani. Svensson, Swedish fullback, given away. Samadzic, wide by Pasalic. Bernasconi, Zalewski. Zalewski wants the return. Probably a good idea to play it first time, but Felix Mecha was there. And this is Bayer. Zappacosta trying to keep pace and doing very, very well. It is a throw to Dortmund. Well, look at that. Not a single attempt or corner from Dortmund in this first half. They've been very much on the back foot. Probably very happy to just be one down, frankly, with the way it's gone. 1-0 defeat is good enough for them tonight at the end of the game. By Gerassi, Mecha. This is a bit more like it from Dortmund. Good header by Scalvini. Ryerson got the assist for the Gerassi goal last week. Svensson, Bayer, Gerassi. The flag is raised. Was he offside here? Or is that just signalling for a goal kick? Yeah, I think that's just a goal kick. But that would be their first attempt of the match. Remember, he's looking for a 20th career Champions League goal, the Guinea international forward. Just a little warning for Atalanta. Not that they need it after last week. He was brilliant, Gerassi, in the first leg. Also scored twice in the 4-0 thumping of Villarreal, and netted in the 4-1 home win over Athletic Bilbao as well. Yet to score away from home in the competition this season. Mecha. Emre Can. Bellingham. It's a dynamic midfield duo, isn't it, for Dortmund? Mecha and Bellingham. Mecha in particular was outstanding in the first leg. Well, his side is still behind, despite their best efforts. They're still behind on aggregate. Skamaka with the touch again. Forward it goes by Pasalic. There's Bernasconi. was Scamacca against 4 defenders there. Wide by Bellingham to Bayer. Oh, it's a brilliant save to deny Brandt. Karnaseki tested for the first time tonight. Bellingham. Gerassi wants the return from Brandt. Keane looking to get this away. He's given it away to Bellingham. So much better now from Dortmund. Ben Sebaini. Bellingham. Gerassi. Mecha. Gerassi. Mecha. You can sense the anxiety in the stadium amongst the home fans, but that's given away to Karnaseki. Well, here's the chance. Bayer into Brandt. Again, caught it really sweetly. And may well have thought he was going to add to his 3 Champions League goals this season. Not to be. One really good save per goalkeeper in this first half. Been a wonderful opening half an hour. Given away to Samadzic. Good work from Brandt to win it back. Well, they knew they were in for a real battle here tonight, Dortmund. And to concede inside 5 minutes was not on their agenda. It's taken them a while to get going, but it certainly feels like a much more even contest now. Ben Sebaini with the ball forward. Whistle goes immediately. Offside given. Straight out of play by Gregor Kobel. And a trip by De Roon, Dutch captain of Atalanta. Despite that look of disbelief. Zappacosta with the throw for the home side. Remember, came into this having lost their last 3 Champions League games, equaling their unwanted club record. A totally different vibe about this one so far. And the Mecha tries to get it forward to Maxi Bayer. Cleared by Karnisecki. Svensson. Delightful little flick from Brandt, but Atalanta have it back again. And a really dynamic display from them in this first half. Zappacosta. Scalvini's continued his run. And he tried to cut it back for Samadzic. Enough yellow jerseys back. And on transition, it's Brandt for Guirassy. Mecha. Svensson. Guirassy's there. So too was Kolasinac. They wanted offside there against Giorgio Scalvini. It's clearly the correct decision. Wonderful bit of defending from Joe Bellingham. And ditto at the other end from Kolasinac. 10 minutes left in this first half. Forward by the Norwegian Riasen. To 4 assists in the last league game but 1 going into that first leg. Pasalic. Derone. Scalvini. Zappacosta. Well pinched by Heen. Striding forward here, the Swedish centre-back. And the eventual shot is over the bar from Zalewski. Well, he pinched it off Guirassy and just continued striding forward. Well, that's a good opportunity for Zalewski. Couldn't keep this one on target. Yet another moment of anxiety for Dortmund in this first half. And they're in no hurry to resume play here. Guirassy. Carefully nudged back by Brandt. Bellingham. Well headed on by Skamaka, but Lazar Samadzic couldn't capitalise on that. Svensson. No foul there either, as Bayer went over. Derone. Samadzic. Just got back in time, Maxi Bayer. Brandt's ball forward, tried to find Guirassy, doesn't come off. Again, the tempo has suddenly rocketed again. Zappacosta. Atalanta looking for this second goal before half-time that would level the tie. Mecha. Back by Bernasconi. Zappacosta. Samadžić just caught there as he played that back. Pasalic with the ball forward. Now Davide Zappacosta once more. Goes on the outside, past Svensson. Didn't quite reach Zalewski. But I think a push from Scamacca. Free kick to Dortmund. How many times have we seen Zappacosta do that over the years? Just a little drop of the shoulder, burst of acceleration, clipping it into a dangerous area. Zappacosta. Bensavani with the header away. 5 minutes to go until half-time. Been breathless stuff. Absorbing stuff. Still Dortmund lead on aggregate. Oh, beautiful flick from Scamacca. Zalewski's cross takes a deflection off Valdemar Anton for a corner. Well, that'll be another one. The pressure intensifying, comes off Guirassy. Samadžić to take this corner. Scamacca got ahead to it, punched away by Kobel. But again, the free kick will go Dortmund's way. Brandt, Bayer. Bensabeni. Rierson. Bellingham. Given away by Mecha. Here's Scamacca. Well, he had to use both his wing mirrors there. He was surrounded. Striding forward is Svensson. Bayer. Doesn't reach Guirassy. Mecha. Bayer. Header away from Bernasconi. Defended very well in the main, Atalanta. They've obviously had moments where they're going to suffer, and playing a very, very good side here, as we saw in the first leg, as you can see by glancing at the Bundesliga table. But it's been an excellent performance so far from the home side. Haven't been able to add to their early goal from Scamacca. Guirassy. Frierson. Garassi's flick. Collected here by Zappacosta. Pasalic. Zappacosta in a central area now. Bernasconi. Punched away by Cabell, not too far. Oh, it's in! It's 2-0 to Atalanta! Zappacosta with the strike. Cabell beaten by the deflection. And with half-time fast approaching, it's all square on aggregate. A dream first half for Atalanta. Well, he drifted into that central area and he stayed there. Keeper punched it straight to him. He took one touch. And the defender right in front of the goalkeeper has caused Cabell a problem here. It's off Bensebaini. I think Cabell was going to claim that quite comfortably until the Algerian defender got a crucial touch off his thigh and into the roof of the Dortmund net. And what a turn up here. It's all going to come down to the final 45 minutes. And maybe extra time, who knows? And that is half-time. What a breathless first half in Bergamo. Early goal from Gianluca Scamacca, giving Atalanta the perfect start, and then Davide Zappacosta's deflected effort, making it 2-0, his first goal in the Champions League this season. And Dortmund know they're in a contest here. The noise has been cranked up to 11, and these Atalanta fans will firmly believe they can complete the comeback in the second half. It's going to be absolutely fascinating from here on in as the players leave the field, having given absolutely everything, these Atalanta players. It could not have gone much better for them. Having lost the first leg 2-0, they've levelled it up in the first 45. Half-time, Atalanta 2, Dortmund 0, 2-2 on aggregate. A chorus of jeers greets the Dortmund players as they take to the field for the second half. And what a thrilling 45 minutes we've got coming up here, with Atalanta 2-0 up on the night, 2-2 on aggregate. So Arsenal and Bayern still waiting to find out who will win this. The draw tomorrow will confirm which of them will face the winner of this tie in the round of 16. So essentially all square, and it comes down to this 45 minutes. Atalanta get the ball rolling in the second half. This is Berlusconi putting a cross in straight away. It's Ben Sebaini who heads clear, having endured a rather miserable first half. Should have cleared for the first goal, deflected in the second and got booked. Now that's not a great clearance. Straight to Samadžić. Zappacosta. Samadžić once more. Decides to lift that up to the far post, where it's collected by Pasalic. Berlusconi. Riasson manages to clear. Guirassy straight to Zalewski. Atalanta starting the second half as they ended the first. Given away by Guirassy. Scamacca is offside, but Dortmund have the ball. Guirassy once more. A reminder that ahead of tonight's game, 9 of Atalanta's 10 goals in the competition so far have been in the second half. Zalewski. Pasalic to get to the dead ball line. Collected by Samadžić for Atalanta. Kolasinac. Berlusconi. Scamacca couldn't quite bring it under his control. Izaki. Scamacca again holding it up brilliantly. Pasalic. Berlusconi wants the give and go. Riasson waited for the nudge. Free kick to Dortmund. Palladino there arrived 4 games into the league phase when he replaced Ivan Juric in November. Been a mixed start, 1-2, draw 1, lost 1 at that stage. Great run here from Bayer. Brandt to Guirassy. Guirassy wants the return as well. Spins and shoots, and it's a brilliant stop. Karnaseki with a majestic save. Guirassy onside. Well, brilliant control, wonderful spin, must have thought he'd scored. The goalkeeper deserves those celebrations. Seen 3 fabulous saves tonight already. Poor clearance. Straight to their own, but they get it away. Dortmund up towards Rierson, straight through to Karnaseki. Again, they've struggled to find their rhythm, Dortmund, at the start of this second half. Out it goes by Daniel Svensson. Zappacosta, Skamaka lays it off, it's Pasalic. Well, he's wreaking havoc, Skamaka. Thoroughly enjoying the physical battle. And those little layoffs bringing others into play. Mario Pasalic this time looking to profit. Darone's in here. Another save from Cabal. Zalewski. Just too deep. Oh, this time it's the captain advancing into the box. Hit it first time. Great position from Gregor Cabal. They just keep pushing and pressing Atalanta, trying to get themselves ahead in the tie for the first time. Darone again. Samadzic, Zappacosta, Skamaka, Samadzic. Just had to miss Emre Can and he couldn't do that. Rierson, Garassi, Bellingham. Mecha, Svensson. Switch of play from Brandt to Svensson. Mecha. Brandt again. Booted clear by Bernasconi. And Zalewski wins the free kick, and that will be a yellow card. Dortmund captain is cautioned on his return to the side. See Palladino still demanding more. They've given so much to the Atalanta cause, but it's still level on aggregate. Here's Maxi Bayer surging forward for Dortmund. Off the post, off his teammate and behind. Fabulous run from Bayer, a scorer in the first leg. And it just hits Julian Brandt and goes behind for a goal kick. They're just a balls width away from regaining the advantage on aggregate there, Dortmund. There's just no let up in the tempo or the excitement. Svensson to Ben Sebaini. Niko Kovac there, just in front of Palladino, took the job a year ago. Replacing Nuri Sahin, had to win 7 of the final 8 matches last season to secure Champions League football. Phenomenal end to the campaign, ended up finishing 4th. Bearing in mind they had been 11th when he took over. Going to finish higher than that this season, surely. Chan lets it bounce, Zalewski putting the pressure on. Couldn't quite nick it. Making the run this time, Bernasconi against Riasen, who just refused to be beaten there. Oh, he's in some discomfort, Riasen, after that collision. But he's telling the dugout he'll be okay to continue. Needless throw-in conceded high up the pitch there. Bernasconi will take. Zalewski fighting for it. Bernasconi once more. Daron. Kolasinac. Zalewski. Daron. Oh, it's a terrific ball! And it's headed in! Mario Pasalic makes it 3-0 to Atalanta. An astonishing turnaround in this thrilling playoff. Perfectly placed by the Croatian. Oh, they started the night 2-0 down on aggregate. They're now 3-2 up. And Dortmund are in disarray here. They need a response. It's a fabulous ball in by Martin Daron. Pasalic with a look at the referee's assistant. The flag stayed down. The glancing header right in the corner. No chance at all for Gregor Kobel. Well, I mentioned earlier on this season they won 3-0 against Eintracht Frankfurt. The first time they scored 3 goals in a Champions League match this season. And what they'd give for that tonight, well, they have got it tonight. Remember, lost their last 2 without even scoring in the competition, Atalanta. Not many would have seen this coming with less than an hour gone. Fabio Silva, the Portuguese forward, getting ready to come on for Dortmund. Riasen has put that straight behind for a goal kick. Well, there's the cross from Derone again. It's an absolute beauty, isn't it? And Pasalic adds to the goal that he scored here against Brugge on match day 2. That was a winning goal in a 2-1 victory late on. So a double change. Carney Chukwuemeka coming on, and Fabio da Silva. Fabio da Silva, who netted the 95-minute equaliser at Leipzig at the weekend when Dortmund were 2-0 down. Well, here they're 3-0 down. Ten attempts, 7 on target, 3 goals. An outstanding performance. But still half an hour to play and just 1 goal in it on aggregate. It's quite a modest venue, this, you know, but you would never know that from the noise being generated. Now Garassi being closely marked by Kolasinac, who emerges with the ball. Wide by Scalvini. Reminder, they've never won a UEFA tie after losing the first leg by 2 or more goals. But that's what they're on the verge of doing here. As Zalewski goes down, there's no foul. Skamaka ends up hacking it out of play. But to say that Dortmund are rattled here tonight is an understatement. Now they need to chase the game. Emre Can. Riesen. Fairly uncompromising defending there by Heen on Garassi. Bensebaini. One back by Zappacosta fairly. Now, could this be an opportunity as Bayer comes forward, cleared by Derone. Bellingham. Can. Riesen, Fabio Silva gives it back to the Norwegian. Now it's Bellingham. Garassi given away. Skamaka's on his way here. Everything to his right, but he gave it straight to Bensebaini. much to Dortmund's relief. Bellingham. Mecha. He's lost it. Scalvini couldn't quite keep it in play, having nicked it. Emre Can. Zalewski working hard to try and win it back. Lorenzo Bernasconi to take the throw. Provided the assist for the opener from Scamacca. Headed forward by Heen. Wide by Samadzic. Zappacosta. Derone. Bellingham battling with Scalvini. And at the end of it all, a foul by Joe Bellingham. It was quite a tussle before that. But that final shove is what brought about the free kick. Zappacosta trying to touch it past Bensebaini. Forward by Svensson. Out by Heen. With Brandt and Bayer going off, we're yet to see much of their replacements. Zalewski thought he was fouled, so did the crowd. Referee crucially did not. There's Chukwuemeka. Mecha up to Can. Referee is going to give the free kick because Emre Can went over. Well, just that one attempt on target so far for Dortmund. The Guirassy effort which brought about that brilliant save from Karnaseki. Could it be a set piece that gets Dortmund level on aggregate? Svensson to Riesen. Zalewski is fouled. Well, this is this third goal again. What a ball that is from Derone. Sheer quality. And the header's not bad either from Mario Pasalic. Turning into a famous night for Atalanta. Midway through the second half. Pasalic, who scored the equaliser here against Napoli at the weekend. En route to a 2-1 victory. Zappacosta. Emre Can's header, Pasalic. Svensson. Heen tried to nick it and then dragged down Fabio Silva. Got a yellow card for that. Angry reaction from the sub. He gets booked as well. Daft from both players, really. No way Heen was ever going to get away with such a cynical drag back. And no need for Fabio Silva to react either. Both caution. Joe Bellingham departs for Borussia Dortmund. Rierson as well, another double change. On comes the Brazilian defender Jan Couto and the pacey German Karim Adeyemi. Guirassy. Anton. Ben Sebaini. Cleared by Heen. Just got to keep their heads and their cool now. Atalanta, 20 minutes left. Fabio Silva. Dortmund would probably take extra time at this stage. Given how little they've created over the course of the 70 minutes. Scored 9 goals in their 4 away games in the Champions League this season. Dortmund. Mecha. Fabio Silva. Wide by Mecha this time for Svensson. Again, really well read by Isaac Heen. Adeyemi won it back impressively. Mecha. Chukwuemeka. Emre Can. Guirassy, Adeyemi, Fabio Silva, Guirassy stuck out a right boot. Oh, this is so much better from Dortmund. Cute little ball that from Fabio Silva. Just a fraction too much on it, maybe. And we're going to see the first changes for Atalanta here. Scamacca, who's been terrific. And Kolasinac going off. And we're going to see Nikola Kristovic and Honest Ahanor coming on here. Kristovic, the 25-year-old Montenegrin forward, and Ahanor, the 17-year-old Ghanaian defender. He's on for his 7th appearance in the competition this season. He's been trusted. Big talent. Kristovic, who has scored 1 goal in the competition this campaign. Was in the home defeat by Athletic Bilbao. Mecha. Fabio Silva. Chukwuemeka to Adeyemi. Jan Couto. Chukwuemeka, former Chelsea man, up to Guirassy. Chukwuemeka, Guirassy! Adeyemi! And eventually put out of play. And Dortmund can't believe they haven't scored here. An extraordinary passage of play. A complete air kick from Guirassy. Oh, the link-up play was delightful. He got it totally wrong. It fell exactly to the right man. And they're celebrating that clearance as though it were a goal. it leads to Dortmund's first corner of the night in the 75th minute. Big header away by Kristovic. Adeyemi. He's got it back again, Adeyemi, big chance, and he's done it! He's levelled the tie! A fabulous finish from Karim Adeyemi. (3-1) on the night, 3-3 on aggregate. Two of the subs combining. Adeyemi got it back from Chukwuemeka and picked his spot in style. And the drama here is unrelenting. It all comes down to the final 15 minutes. Just their second attempt on target in the match. His third goal in the competition this season. Netted away to Juventus on match day 1. And at home to Villarreal in that hugely impressive 4-0 win on match day 5. This one of huge significance. Took it beautifully. It's a wonderful finish. Glorious goal. So a change at the back. Scalvini off. And Berat Jimsiti, the Albanian defender, coming on for Atalanta. Chukwuemeka, Fabio Silva did brilliantly. He tried to lay it off for Svensson and got it horribly wrong. Zappacosta to bring it forward for Atalanta. He's given it away. The tactics have gone out of the window here. It's resembling an NBA game suddenly. Zappacosta hoping to find Kristovic, and he'll get to this first. Anton is a defender. Kristovic just blasted that goalwards from an impossible angle. Adeyemi, options right and left. Oh, the most unfortunate slip at just the wrong moment from a Dortmund perspective. It's been error-strewn at times, as well as the brilliant goals we've seen. And an epic contest over the two legs between these two. Kristovic, Anton goes across with him. Zappacosta, Samadzic, flipping it to this near side, and Bernasconi. Ahanor, cleared by Chukwuemeka. Gerassi, Fabio Silva. A lot of attacking talent on the field now, isn't there, for Dortmund? And it's done the job. It's got them back level in the tie. Jan Couto. Ahanor's back pass. Oh, the clearance from Karnaseki certainly wasn't what he had in mind. Svensson. Just over 10 minutes left for someone to find a decisive goal in this tie. Adeyemi's on his way against the teenager Ahanor. Still Adeyemi in front of Guirassy and behind Fabio Silva. And I'm sure Adeyemi's thinking he can't do a lot more, really. They've given so much here, Atalanta. Now they're just running out of gas a little bit. I'm quite sure any one of these Atalanta fans would have taken this at the start of the night. All square after 80 minutes. It's under pressure there, Zalewski. He's dealt with it superbly well. Krstovic on his way against Anton. Throw to the home side, Pasalic. Zalewski. Pasalic to switch it to that right-hand side. Samatic, he can take it on here! My goodness. He worked the space brilliantly. And it's so close. This will give you an idea. Gregor Kobel, as much of a spectator as the rest of us, as it flew narrowly wide. Their own. Cleared by Anton. Just a little touch from Zalewski for Krstovic. Very happy to work the channels. Here's the Montenegrin. Zalewski fighting there with Chukwuemeka. Adeyemi. Jan Couto wins the throw. Well, you've got to say, Niko Kovac has made some very effective changes. To rescue Dortmund's Champions League campaign here. Carney Chukwuemeka. Ben Sebaini. Emre Can. Adeyemi. Fabio Silva. Ahanor trying to win it back. He's only succeeded in fouling Adeyemi. More changes coming for the home side. the possibility of extra time on the horizon. Nice work from Heen. Daron forward, Kristovic wants the return from Zalewski. Decisive goalkeeping from Kobel, who then is flattened by Kristovic. Off goes Nikola Zalewski. On comes Kamaldeen Sulemana, the Ghanaian. And again, he will bring pace and guile to the Atalanta attack. He will hope to do what Adeyemi has done at the other end. Karnaseki happy just to get that out of play. Yan Couto, Adeyemi are in the final 5 of the 90. Gerassi, Fabio Silva, Svensson. Oh, and Yan Couto away by Isaac Heen. I think he got more height than distance though. Suddenly it's Dortmund who are looking the more likely to win this. Fabio Silva's given it away to Heen. Mecha, Svensson. That's a foul by Fabio Silva on Gewiss Stadium. Well, that was the coming together between Gerassi and Heen. Nothing given either way. Kristovic told to get up. Svensson, Fabio Silva. That's a foul. Gewiss Stadium penalised. Free kick to Dortmund, they've already taken it. Yan Couto for Adeyemi. Are we set for another half an hour of this? I don't think too many will be complaining. Mecha tried to stab it through to Adeyemi, and honest Ahanor got himself between Adeyemi and the ball crucially. Any goal now would surely be decisive. It's a good run from Sulemana. Emre Can will get it away. What a game to return to. And absolutely breathless. Impossible to call, isn't it? What a big dipper of a playoff this has been. Chukwuemeka. We are in the 90th minute. Gerassi on his way. Keane heads away. It's been excellent at the back for Atalanta. It's a throw to the home side. Zappacosta. Jim City. Dorone. Sulemana. Bernasconi's made the run, he'll get to this as well. Just in front of Kristovic. Just put too much on it in the end. Bernasconi has been terrific over the two legs. So 3 minutes of stoppage time have been signalled. Might well be a longer night than they initially imagined. Fabio Silva putting some pressure on Jim City there. Well, with 15 minutes to go, Atalanta thought they were going to go through 3-2 on aggregate. Those Dortmund changes got them back into it. And it's certainly been a grueling contest tonight. They've given absolutely everything, these players. Important games to come at the weekend as well. Atalanta travelling to Sassuolo on Sunday. That's 9th against 7th. And Dortmund are at home to the leaders Bayern on Saturday. Sure, Bayern will be absolutely delighted if this goes to extra time. Well, there'll be plenty more stoppage time to come because the ball's hardly been in play since the 3 minutes were signalled. Handball given there against Kristovic. Chukwuemeka. Ben Sebaini. Anton to Chan. Mecha given away. Bernasconi given away. Gerassi, little touch for Adeyemi. Ahanor goes with him. Emre Can. Anton. Ben Sebaini. Not long left of the initial 90. Adeyemi. Mecha. Fabio Silva. Cleared by Dorone. Oh, Cabell's given that away to Pasalic. And he's gone for goal. And Kristovic, was he caught there? That's what Atalanta are asking. Oh, look at the blood pouring from his forehead here. Given away by the goalkeeper to Pasalic. And Krustovic with Bensebaini defending. The referee initially said corner. A very risky challenge indeed. VAR are looking at the pictures. We're in the 5th minute of stoppage time. Bensebaini's had an interesting night, hasn't he, to say the least. And that is a very risky manoeuvre. We'll be checking for a potential red card here, VAR. Remember, he has already been booked anyway. I think he's going to go and look at the screen. There will be penalty as well, of course. This is going to be a momentous moment in the context of the tie. All eyes on Jose Maria Sanchez, who's been sent to the screen by Guillermo Cuadra Fernandez, the VAR. I mean, he kicks him right in the forehead. It's an extraordinary piece of defending. What is the referee's verdict here? And a red card brandished. There's someone in the dugout. There might be more to come here. And another one. Well, we'll confirm who those red cards are for, but it's a penalty! It is a penalty to Atalanta! And a second yellow for Bensebaini, who's had a dismal evening and is sent off. An extraordinary ending to the game. 3 red cards brandished in a matter of seconds. And more importantly, a spot kick for Atalanta to win the tie. Well, 3 minutes of stoppage time were signalled. We're in the 8th minute of stoppage time. Now, how is your nerve? Lazar Samodzic. This is what you call a pressure penalty. This to put Atalanta through to the round of 16. He's done it! An incredible night for Atalanta. A truly extraordinary turnaround and an incredible finale. The last kick of the game sends Atalanta through to the round of 16. Utter devastation for Borussia Dortmund. 2-0 up from the first leg. They've thrown it away. And just when they thought extra time was beckoning, courtesy of the Adeyemi goal, a penalty conceded by Bensebaini. And look at that from Lazar Samodzic, his 3rd Champions League goal of the season. A nerveless penalty into the top corner. And Atalanta beaten at this stage last season in such heartbreaking fashion when they finished 9th in the league phase. Well, it's very different a year on. They're heading to the round of 16, where they will face either Arsenal or Bayern in what will be a tie to savour. An incredible conclusion to a magnificent tie. You could not have seen this coming at full time a week ago in Germany. But this performance from Atalanta has been absolutely phenomenal. And even after the disappointment of Adeyemi's goal levelling the tie, they still kept pressing for a fourth goal. Samadzic stuck it away, and just to confirm, Schlotterbeck, on his return from injury, was sent off before the penalty was taken, which will obviously affect him going forward next season in the competition. But for now, it's just desolation for Dortmund and total joy for Atalanta. They've won 4-1 tonight. They win 4-3 on aggregate in a famous tie and an incredible night for this club.